Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Sicklefig. That's what I'm calling it, I think, for the moment. And we have a few things to do before we start this episode. First thing is the Buried Treasure event is currently on. I've got 2 minutes to accept this quest, so let's complete that. It's going to give us a bunch of experience, which is good. 31k is quite nice. Other than that, we have obviously our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week, so we'll have a look at what we've got there. A rejuvenation potion, which I guess is fair enough, and a, hopefully, giant pile of silver scraps, which is also quite nice, and we can sell that whilst we are currently available to do so, just in this stable, well, not stable bit, the supplier over here, near the stable. So we'll just quickly
you have need of our assistance.
Sell to him. We want to keep the treasure map, or the treasure field map. We'll do that maybe, I don't know, I think it's till the 19th, so that's a few days from now. So, yeah, we'll get onto an episode of that at some point, I'm guessing. Even though we already have all the steeds, we'll probably just do it a little bit. You can get steady still keys and stuff from there, so maybe we'll get something useful. Or some cave claws. I don't think we have them on this character right now. But yeah, we also have a pending alert. We've got some mail because I went out and went around the wold. I found it, or someone suggested doing a route around kind of like this for the Riddermark Skarn ore, and I did that and then crafted those up. So now we have a 25 Eastamnet weapons scroll cases, or weaponsmith scroll cases. Luckily you can buy them from the skirmish camp for 50 marks each, so they're a little bit expensive, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then we have 119 low-grade Riddermark ore, or ingots, and 24 bits of pure Riddermark ore, which is the crit item, so we'll be getting those as well. And in total, from the wiki, it says for Eastham you need to have a total of 143 iterations rather, of taking low-grade Riddermark ingots to Riddermark metal shavings. It doesn't actually, oh yeah, and back to those. So I'm hoping, even though we don't have that exact amount, I'm just hoping that the amount we transfer back to ingots from the thing will make up for that, because we're only about, what is it, 143 and we're at 119, so it's only like 24 more. So we should have, by the end of putting that back, we'll have about half of that, which is still about 60, just about. But what we're going to do now is we've got a warband and a face the cold. We're not going to do either of those for the moment. We're just going to kind of ignore everything. We are on our way to Forlaw over here, so hopefully we don't die, and we have to talk to Reeve Garwig. But before we actually do that, we're going to go and do this crafting stuff, and hopefully with the 25 of these that we have, we're going to get the Eastamnet campaign sword, I think it's called, and then we can hopefully crit that with the 24 bits of pure Riddermark ore. We only need to do it once, or crit it once, so we've got 24 attempts at that, which is nice. And we've just got to hope we have enough of these remainder at the end, which we should do. I think we should have enough for 24 at least. And if we don't crit within 24 or so, then I'm just gonna deal with that fact and just use the other sword for the moment. But I think we should be fine. We already have an extra critical rating, or crit chance. I don't think it will show here. So where would it be? Like, it won't show here. I guess we can have a look at like here. Yeah, we'll get an extra 35% chance on top of 25, so we'll be at what, 60% chance. Whoa, the lag here. So we need to go to this crafting area if we can find our way there. I see it on the map, but it's getting the issue. So it'll be up and then right here. Oh, Warsteed, chill out. Hopefully we should be better indoors. Ah, it's so nice being indoors. This is actually a really nice area, and we also got a part of a deed. So, just for the moment here, we are going to take that. We're going to decline these two just because they're in my way, and I don't like them being in my way. And I'm going to make sure that our stuff is repaired whilst we are here.
To equip themselves well.
I just did, and I repaired my equipped stuff. So yeah, the point of us being here again is to, you know, upgrade this thing. So that's what we're going to do. We need to quickly Well, actually, I think the first thing we need to do then is we need to clear out our inventory, really. But we are going to just use all of these, and they're going to go into the thing. We've definitely got the Eastern sword recipe. I can see that quite a few times over. And then we're just going to sell what remainder we have. So, Eastern sword recipe. And then a lot of these, I'm assuming, are the Eastern sword recipe. So we'll do the mace, the axe. There's 4 recipes in total for the weapons, but there are a few more, I think, in terms of some other things. It might be 3, actually. I'm not entirely sure. So what we'll do is we're going to keep these, and then we've got so we got the dagger. So we'll sell what we have in our inventory right now. That way we can see if there's any recipes we haven't done. Yep, there's the spike, shield spike kit that we need to sell. We also have the dagger. That was the last one I was on about, I think. I think that's every recipe now. So caltrops, axe, caltrops, mace. Yeah, we can see if we already know them from this, so we should be able to just... We don't know the marbles, but we've got 1 marbles already, so we'll do the marbles now. And I think every other recipe we already have. We can see here if we didn't. So that's good. That's all that sorted. Now we need to find a forge. So we got a forge. Here is one. And we have a bunch of new recipes. Burglar stuff is quite nice. Warden and Guardian stuff. And then the sword, which is our main thing. So that's what we're aiming for. Well, we're actually going for, I think, the Resilient, which is going to give us fate and agility and some extra max morale. And that's going to give us a bunch extra. But for now, we're just going to go do quick 59 of these and then do another iteration. And then I think another iteration is how that's going to work. So, yeah, there is a slight percent chance when we do get mastery, we don't have to, or proficiency, because you have to only have proficiency to do that, that we can crit back into 2. We have a 25% chance of that, so hopefully that goes well. But enough of me rambling for ages. This video is going to be quite a long one, I think, but we are just going to speed through crafting all these up. I'm not going to make you sit through it. Okay then, so normally I would go for full mastery, but it seems I actually don't have enough to fully do that because we are still like only halfway through this, not even that, and still about like 700, let's say, off. Actually, no, we are nearly at 700, so near enough halfway there, and we will definitely not have enough of these and be able to make our weapons. So because we have proficiency, as we said earlier, proficiency is only required to get the critted. So yeah, we've completed proficiency, we're on mastery, we just haven't completed mastery, which means we can still crit stuff, which should be fine. It just means that when we get to Westamnet, we'll have to master this fully before we can get to mastery on here. That's all it will mean, and we'll, by that time, hopefully be able to do that. So if we come over to here to the Eastamnet sword, we can come and do this. We have a few chances at this, and we want to get the... This has got will and fate, this is agility and fate, and this is might and agility. So we're going to go for the agility and fate, because we lost a bit of fate with our new stuff recently. We'll lose the will from our previous sword, but we're going to get 69 vitality, 69 fate, so that's good. That's a definite boost from what we have, and some max morale. We lose a slight bit of in-combat power regen, but that's not a huge deal. We gain a lot of damage. We gain, you know, we're from a minimum of 107 and a max of 178 to 191, 318, and plus 10 damage to orc kind when that does happen. So we're going to try this. I need medium grade. Ew. I didn't know I need medium grade. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get some medium grade Riddermark ingots then. Yeah, this hopefully should be enough for that then. I'm gonna make as many as I can, so I think it's 2 for 1, so that's gonna go to like, you know, let's say 36, 18, and then we need 2 for there, so we're going to have 9 attempts at this, I think. So I'm going to quickly have to transfer that to another character that can craft those up and then send them back. Oh, I didn't actually realize. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so I went and did that, and we now have 32 of those. I apparently had 2 extra already in my inventory, and I got a few crits, which was quite nice, which gives you 3 instead of 1. So we kind of did a little bit of a good job there. So now we have 16 attempts, I think, at this whole thing. So if we go here, yeah, 16 attempts to make this sword. Hopefully we'll just get it on like our first go, and that'll be pretty nice. But we will have a quick look. And there we are. I told you it'll be our first go, knowing our luck with this sort of thing. Since we had an unlucky moment, we'll now have a lucky one. So there we are with that. We'll swap that out for our old sword. So, you know, we'll be able to see... you can't do that really. If we do this, we'll be able to see our stat changes. So I want to see where our fate goes to. 820 from 799. So we went up 21 in total, which is quite nice. So we'll now go and sell... the old sword. We'll keep the stuff in our inventory just for the moment. We can't really use it, so I'll probably just send it back because we can't process that stuff now, unfortunately. But let's have a quick, you know, look at what we're going to have here. Also, I think we can now get rid of this then, because our sword's better. Okay, and also I think we can now use this, which is the Westminster Dagger of Discipline, which is just a recipe from the next tier. So that's level 90 stuff. You can also get single-use items here, which require Tarnished Crest of Rohan, I think, which I do have a few of, but they are level 85 and single-use, so if we don't crit them, we're kind of got an issue there. But what we're going to do now is we are just going to, well, because I logged in, I've got to turn this stuff back on, but we're going to run up here, talk to the Reeve, and see what's going on there, because I don't want this episode just to be, hey, I crafted a new sword after a lot of issues. So we'll do at least one quest today and see what we get. And then also, I'll now go around not only looking for more of the Riddermark ore, and if I get any, if you see my XP go up, I'll probably mention it, but I'll probably just, you know, level that up as needs be, you know, just as when I can, basically, or I'll do it in an episode, I'm not sure. But we'll also go around looking for and killing, I think it would be level 90 enemies to get the next tier stuff without having to spend all our marks. But Garwig,
where are my warriors? All that remain in my hall are orphans and widows.
Okay, so we need to defeat Urkai along the shores, so we need to get 6 of those and burn 4 Urkai supply barrels. Yes, this is where, I think I mentioned it before, I pretty much just jumped off the cliff last time I did this, because it's quite simply, it just gets you there quicker, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Ah, Gleowine, you're finally here. I wonder if... Okay, no, that interlude is from that thing. So yeah, there's like this stuff down here and such. So I wonder if... Doesn't seem to want to let us jump off there. I wonder if we can go off this side. If we play this well, we can do this without getting killed. So we're going to probably use our War Steed because it has the more health. So we can kind of damage it a bit more. Okay, that was a lot better than the way I originally did it. But yeah, if we come over here, we'll be able to do this. We did get a little bit damaged, but that shouldn't be an issue considering we're fighting now. Or in just a second. So we have... Yeah, so it doesn't have to be mounted. It's just a regular Urukai, which is good. Maybe also we'll get some drops from these guys. You never know. We might get a legendary drop, which is something we obviously are still looking for. If I can get one. Because what is our legendary weapon at? 75, isn't it? Yeah, so if we can get a level 80, that would always be nice, but I don't think we will. A Westamnet Woodworker's Scroll Case. Yeah, these are all giving Westamnet stuff, so we do have a chance also of getting some Westamnet Weaponsmith Scroll Cases as well, which might be quite cool. Now, I don't think... Definitely not enough for killing all the orcs, but I was going to say I didn't know as well if there were 4 of these or only 3, but there's only 3. We also just got 2 of the same Woodworker's Scroll Case, which is interesting. I think as well then... is that the Cave Claw Steed? Huh. I don't think it's the actual Cave Claw Steed, it just looks very similar. My thought, yeah, there's... I definitely knew this was here. There's a few that are up here. We can't obviously... Oh, I think we actually can when we're swimming. We just have to be within range. Yeah. Don't ask me how I apparently do that, but... I don't know, personally, but we just do it. It's fine. So this should be the 6, and then this should be the last supply barrel. We got a Riddermark Weaponsmith Scroll Case, which is going to be a Eastamnet, actually, which probably we already have this recipe. Oh no, we got a Riddermark Serrated Knife. Cool. I think actually those ones, like the kind of more the Riddermark ones instead of the just the Eastamnet ones are the ones with like the 85 weapons and stuff like that. The kind of more single-use weapons. I'm assuming that was a single-use, is it not? It's not, okay, but I thought it would be. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, either way, that's all sorted. Now we need to go talk to the Reeve again, so we're going to have to go the long way around to get back, at the very least. So that kind of sucks, but it's just what we got to deal with. But then we will... I don't actually know what reward we get. I was going to say... Yeah, we got some Wildermore coins, which aren't too amazingly useful. But at least we will now have a new sword and stuff. And I'm still going to be on the lookout. I think 85 is when the next melded weapon we can make is. So we'll have to wait a little bit for that. But as soon as we hit 85, we'll be able to get that sorted. So that should be good. And I'm not sure if you get XP from the treasure event, but maybe we'll do that and get some XP from there, because you do from the quests. I just don't think you get from digging up anything. But either way, Garwig, we've done that for you.
What sort of life is this?
I'm not sure what sort of life it is. The assemblant stares at Garwig with open mouth and gloomy eyes. Nothing can be done. Once Nurmurs comes for Forlaw, all will be ended. Guys, don't worry. We'll help you out. Is there... Oh, I thought they were red dots for enemies then. That freaked me out. So we've got to talk to Horn. I think this might be the start of a new interlude. I know somewhere in this particular area we end up getting like a... harp, I think it is. Reassure some scared villagers in Forlaw that Reeve Garwig still fights for them.
Is giving up hope.
We sure we can do that? And then I just want to double check that this is still... Yep, just many worries, that's fine. Because there was a quest ring there and it made me think that it was updated. Because I don't think I saw that last time, but... Nonetheless, we need to talk to some villagers, reassure them. I don't know if it'll be actually talking to them or if it's, yeah, just an interaction with them like that. We must not give up. Thank you, I hope you're alright. If he doesn't fight for you, at least I'm going to. I don't know if this is just a quest on its own or if it's reassuring someone. Seemingly neither. There's apparently an interior quest location, but not... Oh, I've just realized something. I'm not sure if this will work the same way I think it just did, but... I think... they will just sort of like come back out. I mean, there's no real point. We can just go over here and reassure some other people, but it seems that they just, you know, came back and still counted for something, so that's good. We'll just get these last 2 over here. So we reassured 2 people twice, and then another set of 2 people once, and that is good enough for us for now. These guys will probably come back in a second. That won't matter because this quest is completed now, so I probably assume they won't come back. So we'll talk to Horn and tell him we've done that, which hopefully is alright for him.
How did you do? I trust you did not let the truth interfere with your errand.
Say truth very well. The truth? No, I'm just gonna... I just told them to hang on.
Flowing has strength. It is buried deeply, but
There we
it does
are.
possess
It's a harp. I don't know what I said. I might have said like a lute or something, but yeah, we get a Gleowine's harp. But we'll get that one in the next episode. We need to defeat 5 Warg Riders in the Fallows and defeat foes in the southern exit from the Wildermoor in the Fallows. So if we look roughly where that is, it's over here. So yeah, we'll get that done in the next episode, and we'll also have a harp. I don't think we can use it currently, but if we can get harp use, that'll be nice. If we get a minstrel, I think we can get that given to us via a minstrel. I think it's like a daily skill they can do at a certain level. But nonetheless, we at least have our sword. That took up a lot of the episode today. We got our new sword. We're still looking out for weapons. Again, melding, I think the next weapon we can meld is at 85, so as soon as we get there, we don't have to worry. But obviously, drops, however rare they are quite nice, and if we can get any, we'll probably use those. But I think we can also, if I get a weapon or a woodworker, we can craft them eventually, and I think at this moment we can technically craft a second age, but we have to get a bunch of other items. It's a bit of a hassle, but for now I think we'll just go with the melding. Third ages are fine for me at the moment until we get to like 105, which is when we'll go for a first age in the end, because that's kind of what you do. You don't really go for first age at level 80, I don't really think, because there's no real point, because eventually something's going to, you know, outdo it. But nonetheless, enough of me babbling on. Let's commit for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.